Yo, what's going on, car people of this world? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Today is going to be the first of many quite different videos here on the channel. Obviously, primarily we focus on the Lexuses that we have here in the driveway, but I realized that I want to continue uploading YouTube content, but I can't because I'm so busy with my landscaping company. So I figured business content is kind of doing well on YouTube right now. I might as well film and talk what it's like to own a six-figure landscape company at 21. Obviously the Lexuses will still be in the videos, but it will probably be more of just driving to go get something to eat or run errands and nothing too crazy. Today we are taking the F350 off to the post office right now. We're running huge marketing this year, and well, we have literally tons of yesterday I like totally destroyed my wrist snowboarding, so I can't barely do anything with my left wrist. Anyway, we got tons of buckets here full of mailers, and this is only half of them. I sent out the other half a couple days ago, but these are the rest we have to drop off at two different other post offices, so we're gonna go get these delivered. Oh my gosh, my wrist hurts so bad I literally can barely even move it. Crazy story for a different time, but we're here at post office 1. I'm not gonna film inside, but no, we are dropping off roughly 4,800 pieces of mail here to be sent out tomorrow. That was 4,800 mailers we just dropped off. We're off to the second post office now. We're dropping off another 1,000. I'll catch you there. Headed to a doctor's appointment, gonna take the LS. Gotta get that one fixed ASAP. All right, so let's talk a little bit about advertising. This is the biggest marketing push I've ever done in my business. This year we are sending out legitimately close to 12,000 pieces of mail that people will be receiving, whether that be in the mailbox or on the front door via door hangers. As I continue to grow my business, I learn how important it is to really understand your numbers. Now I say that not knowing all my numbers. I'm slowly learning them more and more each day, but last year was the first time we ever collected data on advertising. In the spring of 2024, I set a goal for myself of, hey, I want to have this many customers and do this much in revenue. We missed that goal by quite a bit because I didn't plan accordingly to how many customers would come from how much advertising and whatnot. I didn't do any advertising last year until fall of 2024. I hung up 850 door hangers on people's doors with custom prices written on them, and we got a percentage of people that we closed. So with that percentage, I now did the backwards math and sent out X amount to now hopefully accomplish the goals I have for this year. Time will tell. I'm excited to make an updated video in the next couple months to see how this mailing and everything does. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about the strategy I had this year, but as for now, let's enjoy the LS for a little bit. The squeak is just so bad. Oh my gosh, I legitimately cannot even lift my camera with my hand. Yesterday I was snowboarding and it was a 360 going wrong. Got a lot of air, that's for sure, but didn't work out so great. We gotta get gas, and with the belt squeak, I've seen where you put deodorant on the belt and it stops the squeak. So maybe we'll go get a stick of deodorant after my appointment. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get a new serpentine belt because a stick of deodorant is like 13 bucks and the serpentine belt itself is only 42 bucks. So it's practically a quarter of the price, and I need a new serpentine belt anyway. I haven't changed it in like literally tens of thousands of miles. I've never actually changed it. I've owned this car for 4 years. So it's not gonna hurt to get a new one. So we're just gonna go pick up a new serpentine belt. Napa Auto. Belt secured. We'll get this thing installed in a different video. Not today, but hopefully this will be one of the last times we hear that squeak. Thankfully the warm start's still louder. Oh, absolutely gorgeous day out. Day number 2, it's Tuesday. Hopping in the Lawn Ranger truck here. We'll be taking the LS460 out a little bit later tonight. We have 3 quotes to go run. The lawn crew manager is running another 2. It is getting busy, needless to say. Oh, my wrist. Quote number 2 is complete. Simple little spring cleanup. We are now off to our final quote of the day, and then we're back to the house to go work on some marketing and understand the marketing that we've already done a little bit, because we're starting to get some results in, so I'm excited about that. All right, so we just finished up the last quote. I'm actually so excited for that property cleanup. That is gonna look absolutely amazing once we're finished with it. Hopefully all the estimates go through and it turns out to be okay. Just got a call from the shop that my F-150 is at. It's having a ECU problem where the check engine light is constantly on because the diagnostic reader to the car or to the truck doesn't work. So whatever is actually wrong with the truck, nobody is going to be able to tell because the diagnostic reader isn't reading any problems that the truck has. So we have to go drop off the extra set of keys for that truck to the mechanic shop so they can reprogram it, because they just got the new brains in. This is gonna be a really expensive fix, but it needs to be done, unfortunately. So we're gonna go hop in the LS460 and head on off to the shop. Just realized I missed the cold start for you guys. I apologize. Oh boy. All right, we just left the shop. We are now headed over to the shop where I gotta drop off the F-150's keys. Just installed some new wheel bearings on one of the mower's front wheels. I didn't film that at all because I was on the phone the whole time, unfortunately. But it all works out well. We have a special guest. We have 2 special guests meeting us at the shop where we're dropping off the keys. I'm very excited to see who's gonna pop out, and you will too. We got some car modifications we're gonna take a look at. So always a good day when cars are being modified. Got the key in the key pouch. Got the key in the key pouch. Got the key in the key pouch. I can barely lift the door with my hand. Come on, all right, I gotta put this down. There we go, key is all good. Got the F-150 parked up there in the back, getting all fixed up. We're meeting our friends here, so we're gonna get the detail with a quick, or hit the LS460 with a quick little detail. She's quite dirty with a bunch of bird poop everywhere. Here is the surprise. We've got new wheels on Mr. Zawari's car. By the way, this guy is now going to be doing all of our editing from here on out. So if there's any bad cuts, here is surprise. We've blame it on him. It's no longer my problem. Anyway, with the new job that he got, he just picked up some new wheels. I'm paying pretty well. Dude, it looks absolutely amazing.
I had so many people say, no, bronze is not good. Take a look at the camera. The bronze with the red calipers and the white.
It looks amazing.
You might not like bronze, but in the sunlight, it's shine.
It looks tough. Yeah. I dig it. Let's get some rollers on the highway.
Let's do it.
Listen to my squeak. You'll hear it when... This guy, man. I think I should probably fire him. What do you say? Live reaction to my squeak. Alright, so let's discuss some of the marketing techniques that we used this year and, well, data that we have back so far. Last year I set a goal for myself to be at a certain revenue point and, well, I missed it by over $150,000. Now, while that is not ideal in the slightest bit, we learned from the mistakes we had. And what I realized is I set a goal for myself, but I didn't have any data to show how I was gonna achieve the goal. So I just kind of went in, guns blazing, and just kind of shooting off the hip of where do I go? I didn't really know. So by the time that the middle of the fourth quarter came around, I realized that we clearly were not gonna hit our goals. And well, it's time for me to do some advertising and see what kind of comeback we can do at the end of the fourth quarter. This might sound really stupid and very obvious, but for some reason it just didn't click with me that, hey, if we want this goal, we have to advertise really heavy for it. The past 3 years, my business has been doubling in size, and well, it was just a wake-up call that it's not just going to continue doubling without a whole lot more effort. So last fall, we did a bunch of advertising via door hangers, and we got a really good return on them. We got about a 1 to 2% return on the door hangers that we put up, and for the industry, that's really good. Last year I put out 850 door hangers, and if you do the math, it balances out to right around 13 people. It's a lot of work to get new customers, it really is. But anyway, now I have some data to work with. So when I set goals for my business this year, I took the data from last year and said, cool, we're closing about 2% of the customers that we reach out to. I'm gonna do the math backwards and advertise that amount of pieces of mail. So how many pieces of mail did we hand out, you may ask? Well, we did multiple different strategies, and well, we'll have to figure out how many people we close right about the end of April. But we did 3 different types of advertising this year. We did every door direct mailers, we did mailers, and we also did door hangers. So I haven't finished handing out all of the door hangers. We're going to be handing out 1,000 door hangers. We sent out all of the mailers, that was 1,000 mailers, and we sent out all of the every door direct mailers, which was just about 9,000 every door direct mailers. So in total, that's 11,000 pieces of mail. As of right now, today, March 15th, I think it is, no, 16th, I'm sorry, we have not received nearly as many customers as I hoped we would, and this definitely is another learning phase of I probably should have broken down the different times of when I sent out all of the different pieces of mail, because we sent everything out like 2 to 3 weeks ago, which might be too early for people to even be thinking about their lawn in my market. It's a big learning process if you let it be, but it is a very expensive one in the meantime. I'm excited to see how many more customers we get through our advertising as the season progresses, but I think that I'd also like to try Facebook and a couple other things just to kind of throw everything out there and see just what does best at what different times now to have better statistics for next year as we plot our marketing strategies in 2026. I'm really excited to keep making videos like this for 2 reasons. Number 1, because I think that it will be beneficial to some of you, but also simply because we're growing very, very fast. And sometimes when you're living the moment, you forget where you've been. And it's very easy to look past all of the trials you've come over, or all of the obstacles you've gotten over and the trials that you've overcome, simply because your trials are bigger and more intense right now. But what's encouraging is to look back and say, even last year, the struggles and battles that I was facing then are nothing compared to what I'm facing now. And I look back, I'm so thankful I pushed through it. So the complications I'm coming up with today and next week and next month, I'm just excited to look back on them and see how far I will eventually come, Lord willing. Let me know what you guys did think of this video. If you want to see anything more in depth about the business or about the operations or about the back end, let me know. I'm going to be putting out content on it anyway, but if there's something specific you want to see, I'm more than happy to share it if it makes sense. But as for now, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.